Joining us now, veteran U.S. Marine commander and from House Armed Services, he's Georgia Congressman Rich McCormick. Congressman McCormick, it's great to see you again. Thanks for your service to America. What do you make of Trump's play here to starve Iran's terror regime of the funds for a nuclear bomb and its terror proxies? Trump's trying to get a lasting peace in the Mideast. They face an economic depression.
Not just a depression, but a crisis, I would say. When their people were already rising up and dying in the tens of thousands because they thought they were already having problems. Imagine what they've done now with this new pressure where they have no income, where they're losing infrastructure, where they don't have the ability to export or import any real goods. If you look at this was really set up a long time ago. We've had 5 presidents say they cannot have nuclear arms. Ironically, this problem really is accelerated when Obama gave them $1.6 billion with the idea they were not going to produce nuclear weapons, which of course they did anyways. Now, the irony is now they won't agree to something they agreed when they were paid previously, not only by the Obama administration with $1.6 billion, but also $6 billion worth of extra reductions in sanctions by the Biden administration. So all that money went to not only building nuclear arms, but also funding Hezbollah, Hamas, the Houthis.
Yeah.
This was horrible decision-making made that has led to this endpoint where now they have up to 11 weapons worth of enriched uranium, which we have to deal with.
Yeah, yes, and do you think Iran will have to cave soon? Because this blockade is going to lose anywhere from 140 million to 150 million a day just in exports. That's 4.5 billion a year. About 90% of Iran's oil transits the Strait of Hormuz and the Persian Gulf. Oil and gas accounts for about half to 60% of Iran's export earnings, a quarter of its GDP. We're not even counting its roughly $135 billion in imports annually. And this is as, you know, there's a push now to get more pipelines up and going in the Middle East. Only about a third right now handle the flow of oil through the Strait of Hormuz. Saudi Arabia is bringing back full capacity on its east-west oil pipeline. That could deliver 7 million barrels of oil a day. What do you think?
Well, when you have a demand, we'll come up with a solution. Obviously, when a bunch of countries get together and decide to clear that from mines, make sure that they have the defensive capabilities against the drones, then it's going to open up. The problem with the Iranian regime, Tehran basically has said this is our endpoint. If we lose on this and we don't have our life anymore, what's it worth? They're literally dying on this hill. I don't know how they survive this with their own people. They've lost face. If they give in, they no longer can have the ambition of being a nuclear power. Of course, they can lie to us. Their religion even allows that. But they're in big trouble. They know that if they give in, they lose face, and they're already in trouble with their own populace. So I'm not sure where they're going to give in, but they have to because we're not going to give them an option.
Thank you, Congressman McCormick. It's good to have you back on this.